optic of lethal weapons as security threats, harmful in new dispensation, could not be more apt given the evolving security landscape we find ourselves today. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, as a critical component of Nigerian security architecture, is acutely aware of the challenges we face in safeguarding our nation's critical asset and infrastructure. The question raised in the invitation letter touches upon several crucial aspects of the work of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and I am committed to addressing them. I'm committed to addressing each of them comprehensively. Small arms proliferation and illicit weapons. It is indeed worrisome that the proliferation of small arms, light weapons, ammunition, and other illicit weapons has had a devastating impact on our nation. We are actively working to address these issues through intelligence-driven operations, partnership with relevant agencies, and public awareness campaign. It is no news now that most part of our country has been overrun by miscreants possessing these weapons all over the place. The northeastern part of Nigeria is bordered with terrorism, northwest, banditry, cattle rustling, and all of these people are brandishing lots of arms, which are in some cases more sophisticated than the ones the conventional security operatives are holding. The North Central, the same, South, and Southwest. So it calls for a concerted effort by both the security operatives and the public at large to address this menace. Pipeline vandalism, bunkering, and oil theft. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps recognizes the significance of protecting our nation's oil and gas infrastructure. We have dedicated units and strategies and put strategies in place to combat pipeline vandalism, bunkering, and oil theft, which poses significant threats to our economic potentials. In recent times, we have recorded an increase in an attempt to vandalize our pipelines, particularly in the Lagos axis, because of the recent effort by the government to resume pumping of petroleum products through the pipeline to the various depots. We have making efforts and collaborating with other sister agencies to make sure that we stop this tide. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps is committed to protecting Nigeria's oil and gas infrastructure. The Lagos State Command of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps is at the forefront of fighting against pipeline vandalism, bunkering, and oil theft in the state. The command has a dedicated anti-vandal unit, which is responsible for patrolling pipelines and other critical infrastructure, gathering information, and conducting raids on illegal refineries and bunkering sites. The Lagos State Command has also developed a number of strategies to combat pipeline vandalism. Sorry, let me take that again. The Lagos State Command has also developed a number of strategies to combat pipeline vandalism, bunkering, and oil theft. These strategies include community engagements. The command is closely working with communities to raise awareness of dangers of pipeline vandalism and bunkering, and to encourage them to report such suspicious activities to relevant authorities. We also embark on intelligence gathering. The command has a dedicated intelligence gathering unit that collects information about pipeline vandals and bunkerers. The information is used to develop and implement targeted operations. Technology. In this rapid evolving technical age, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps is actively exploring and adopting cutting-edge technologies to improve our capacity to fulfill our statutory duties and responsibilities. Embracing innovation is a key to part of our strategy to stay ahead of emerging threats. The command uses a variety of technologies such as drones and satellite imageries, to monitor pipelines and other critical infrastructure. This technology helps the command to identify and track pipeline vendors and bunkerers. The command is also working closely with other security agencies, such as Nigerian military, the police, and other security agencies to combat pipeline vandalism, bunkering, and theft. The collaboration ensures that the command has the necessary resources and capabilities to effectively address these crimes. The Nigerian Security and Safety Council is committed to working with other sister agencies to overcome these challenges and to build strong and effective partnership. We believe that interagency cooperation is essential to addressing the complex security challenges Nigeria faces. The command has made significant progress in the fight against pipeline vandalism and oil theft. In 2023 alone, the command has arrested over 40 suspects for these crimes and has recovered many stolen products and apprehended boats, tankers used to carry out such activities. The command's effort had helped to reduce the incidences of pipeline vandalism and bunkering in Lagos State. Collaborations with other security agencies is paramount to ensuring the safety and security of our nation. While challenges may arise, we are committed to fostering stronger interagency partnership to enhance our collective effort in maintaining security. In the area of disposal of recovered firearms, proper disposal of recovered firearms, light weapons, and ammunition is a top priority for us. We follow established protocols and ensure that these weapons are handled in a secured and accountable manner to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands. As we gather here today, I want to reiterate our unwavering commitment to the safety and security of our beloved nation, Nigeria. We are resolute in our mission to protect critical assets and infrastructure, and we recognize that achieving economic security is intricately tied to our success in this endeavor. I would like to thank the National Association of Online Security News Publishers for providing this platform for meaningful dialogue and collaboration among stakeholders. Together, we shall find solutions to the complex security challenges facing our nation and contribute to its prosperity and development. In conclusion, I look forward to engaging in productive discussions during the conference, and I am eager to learn from insights and experiences of all the distinguished participants here present. Together, we shall build a safer and more secure Nigeria for future.
Everybody here present, please permit me to rest on the existing, already established protocol. My name is Cynthia Greg, and I'm representing Safety Signatures. We've always been part of this program. We've been part of the organization from inception, and I want to reiterate our undying commitment, and passion to continually support this great online security organization. Because in a way, you are also helping, maybe advocacy, dealing with part of the security issues in our dear nation, Nigeria. So, on your question as to the reason for such proliferation and what can be done, you see, it's become common knowledge to say that security is everybody's business. Yes, but as general as that may seem, it behoves on us to also understand that it is the profession of certain people and such people are expected to be professionals, and lead the pack of the rest of others. Particularly relating to this topic, you are dealing the team you have chosen for this conference this year. The focus, of course, is more on the government security forces. And then connecting that to your question, where I operate within the private security industry, I would like us to understand that the impression that is created so far about the government security forces is like an overwhelming situation, and that is why a lot now depends on the private security sector to see at least what role can you play in regards to curbing arms, curbing crime, and such issues as we are discussing today. So when you look at the private security sector, the first understanding we have is what people perceive us to be. Yes, the megad, those who install electronic gadgets, those who do bouncing work and name them. So with such roles, we are not even allowed to operate with arms that the government security agencies do have to operate with. So what's the best you can give within the private sector? One, we talked about community engagement, earlier mentioned by the NSCDC state commandant. Community engagement is an advocacy reach out, which many private security organizations like Safety Signatures have actually used to reach out, to people. It's also been mentioned by one of these earlier speakers that patrolling system has worked so far. So when you look at the reasons behind this, I'll be wondering, why do we want to possess the force, the power that is not ours? Where did we start from? How did this begin? Where did this start from? How did it begin? It's very clear that these are illegal possessions of firearms. Where there are illegal possession of firearms, what led to illegal possession of firearms? Everybody wants the power to operate. Everybody wants to own. Many people, not everybody, many people want to own what they cannot legally possess. So that is the summary, the reason why people want to carry arms. So since I cannot deal with you, man to man, then I probably will deal with you using, a superior force. Now, such legal and illegal arms are being used to oppress people who you feel you can, oppress. Now, let's take it in a scenario where we are talking about, kidnapping situation, for instance. In a kidnapping situation, a kidnapper is holding an hand because he wants to be able to control you, to yield to his steps of bargain. Does it work or it doesn't work? This is the reason why people carry it. Something that can overwhelm the other party. Something that can overwhelm, for me to be able to get the solution to the problem that has been created by this country. So now that we know it's an overwhelming force, it's an overwhelming, avenue for people to oppress the other party, where do we begin to deal with it? That is the reason why we have the government security forces. The
DSS and other security agencies, they are doing a wonderful job. But the truth of the matter is, you won't know how difficult it is to tackle this security situation. And that's why sometimes when you see some challenges, people get disturbed. But a lot is being done. Looking at your team, I look at it and I say, wow, this team is very good. Don't forget, just like the way I had the rep of Cham making this presentation, the National Center for the Control of Small Arms and Light Weapons that was established at the ONSA, that is at the Office of the National Security Advisor. It's a very good effort by the past administration. They've done a lot. I was in the Northwest in Operation Hadari before I came to the school, where they were mopping up arms. A lot of arms were mopped up in the Northwest. I can tell you thousands of arms were mopped up. And you see, when you ask yourself, why all these arms? ask yourself, because of the unpatriotic Nigerians we have, and because of the unpatriotic sympathizers of those bringing this weapon to this country, and that's where we are today. You see, based on the nature of the porous nature of our border towards that area, some people, by all means, because of their devilish acts, and once they want to achieve, they try to come in with those arms by hook or crook. Security agencies are there deployed around those borders. We have the custom, supported by the Nigerian armed forces, doing their best to make sure they curtail this. And I can tell you on a daily basis, people have been arrested smuggling weapons, and these weapons are what are kept in stock. Once they reach a level of handing over, those weapons will be handed over to the Center for the Control of Small Arms and Light Weapons. Now, ask yourself, these people don't just come in with those weapons. There are people within the community who sees them coming with those things. What are they doing? You see, security is everybody's business, it's not a one-man business. At our level, we do our best. But at the community level, what are they doing to curtail this? Some people who are the sympathizers connive with those perpetrators. They allow them to come in with those things. They don't talk. They keep quiet. They aided them. And at the end of the day, what happened? Those weapons is used against same people. Because when these weapons are used to be perpetrated, insecurity within that same community, one, you are not safe. One, it denies you from doing your legitimate business, and it creates a lot of problems.